everyone, Marina Saf here, and I'm gonna be doing something that involves my own fanfiction, literally Sailor Moon fanfiction. Oh, my shirt looks like Sailor Moon. Interesting. So yeah, if you guys are interested, the fic is called Shitennou, Angels and Demons Part 1, Falling from Eden by Alpha Marina 7. That's me, that's like my normal, regular art content stuff, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's literally like, but I'm looking at it right now, and there's literally an adult content warning, which is fine because I did that, and it literally has a lot of heavy stuff in it. Like, let's go over the tags. R/non-con word, you know what I mean? Unaliving attempt, mental health issues, mental breakdown, mental institutions. Yikes. That is crazy. So, the blurb is, in an alternate 2014 where the Shitennou are forced to deal with their personal trauma after being freed from the Dark Kingdom, Jadeite learns about the truth behind his conception and birth as talks to a sketchy white fan appear in various locations. So basically this fic follows the reboot of Sailor Moon Crystal, which came out in 2014, mainly the first season, the Dark Kingdom arc, which is basically like which I canon takes place in 2014, because if you look at Sailor Moon, the Crystal, it looks a lot more modern, and they use more modern technology. Like, I'm pretty sure they have like laptops and all that stuff. It looks a lot more modern, but correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't watched Sailor Moon Crystal in a hot minute, but... And when is Cosmos gonna come out? Anyway, without further ado, let's get to reading, and if you're uncomfortable with heavy topics I mentioned earlier, I'll see you in another video. Let's go! Prologue. June 7, 2014, 10 p.m. Kunzite. Why did I choose that date? I don't know. Give up, Sailor Senshi, I sneered as the dust and debris cleared. The Sailor Senshi were down, catching their breath. Usagi is fighting alone, Sailor Jupiter, the tall brunette in green, said in between pants. We can't give up now. Usagi is our dear friend who opened our hearts. Sailor Mars, the raven-haired one in red, was lying on her stomach. We all met thanks to Usagi. Sailor Mercury, the blue-haired girl, continued. You must have someone like that, right? Venus, the blonde and orange, was kneeling on one knee. Huh? What is she talking about? Yeah, I feel like this requires a lot of context. So this is basically an episode 12 of season 1, where the Shitennou get... But in this fic, they don't. There's canon divergence in this fic, so in this fic they survive. But yeah, I was like really mad that they... But, you know, I just wanted to, like, speculate what they were like, because they get, like, zero, close to nothing, no backstory, no, you know, previous stuff that happened before the events of the show, and I'm like, can I get more, please? I'll make it up! Anyway, all of a sudden, a brief image of a dark-haired man in royal attire flashed in my mind. His face obscured, presumably from the light. Huh? Who was that? Jadeite gasped. All of a sudden, the Sailor Senshi outstretched her arm and chanted something. A glowing light appeared around our hands. Next thing we knew, we were being bathed in... light? I didn't quite know. Another image flashed in my mind, this time of all 4 of us in knightly attire kneeling in front of the dark-haired man from earlier. That's right. This dark man is... Master! I cried out as the light faded away. We were on our knees, catching our breath. We were knights, Jadeite murmured, signed to protect our master, Nephrite continued. But we succumbed to the darkness, all of us, Zoisite finished. Venus? I lifted my head and squinted. Kunzite! Venus's eyes filled with happy tears as she smiled back at me. It was at that moment that I felt my feelings of loneliness fade away. I remember now. This is Sailor Venus, my lover from the Silver Millennium. The only one who could love me for me. It's all over. We can start again, just like before. Canon divergence alert. In the original series, they actually... You know what I mean? And this is where everything can changes. According to me. I'm like, the puppet master, you know? Holy shit! Jadeite gasped. I turned around as a purple blast of energy came firing at us. I don't know how it happened, but a green force field appeared around us as an image of my tiny Tokyo apartment flashed in my mind. I closed my eyes as we teleported away at the speed of light. I immediately fought the urge to puke. Before any of us knew it, thud, 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 thud. Ow! Nephrite, get off! Jadeite grumbled as I started a coughing fit. Zoisite stumbled over to the trash can in my kitchen. Oh, God. Zoisite, please don't throw up. I shook my head as Zoisite hunched over the garbage can and vomited. Ew. Nephrite frowned his nostrils. Where are we? Jadeite asked. This is my Tokyo apartment. I think we should hide out here for the time being. I got up and dusted myself off. What? What about a master? We'll deal with that later. You're obviously in no shape to serve him. And that's my excuse for, like, stretching this out and giving the Shitennou the attention I think they deserve. Like the backstory, the character development, all that good stuff. What do you mean? Nephrite folded his arms across his chest. We all got shit to take care of before we can serve him. We gotta be our best selves so we want to fulfill our purpose. What are you implying? Jadeite got up. I suggest we lay low for a while. Not gonna lie, we did some pretty weird shit back there, I said as I laid my eyes on a large pile of envelopes on the kitchen table. I picked up one of them and tore it open. I unfolded a piece of paper inside and skimmed through it. And another one. And another one. And another one. DJ Cal would be like, another one. All dated for the past 12 months. Great, I got bills to pay. Shit. I gazed forlornly at the large pile of bills and taxes. What's wrong? Okay, if you three are gonna crash in my apartment, which I bought with my own money, you need to help out, I announced. I think Kunsei's the type of guy who has a sense of humor but doesn't want to admit it. What? Zoisite exchanged looks with the other two. Let me explain in simple terms. You three, get a job. I pointed at the other Shitennou who was standing side by side. Okay, Nephrite shot. Fuck, 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 fuck. Janet muttered as I started pacing back and forth. I'm not kidding. I got bills to pay, and unless I pay them off, we've got no place to stay. I gave him the stank eye. That's the last thing I want for any of us, especially for myself. I grew up in an orphanage, and let me tell you, it was miserable. Well, foreshadowing. How the hell am I supposed to get a job? Janet threw his hands in the air. You're 18. Didn't you graduate high school? No. Janet looked offended. What? Nephrite turned to him. I don't want to talk about it right now. It's a long story. Janet folded his arms across his chest and looked sideways. It was then that I caught a glimpse of some scars peeking up from under his sleeve. From the looks of it, they were pretty recent. What are those? I pointed to scars on Jadeite's wrist. Nothing. Jadeite's eyes widened. You think I'm gonna buy that? I gave him a dirty look. Tell me what's going on. Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Kunsei! Jadeite shouted. We all gasped. This is definitely not the Jadeite from the Dark Game. That version was more quiet, somber, kind of like me, but in a different way. Excuse me? Folded my arms across my chest. Don't talk to me that way. Well, don't fucking ask me personal questions and mind your own business. Jadeite turned around and opened the door. You get back here right now, young man. I pointed at him as he started out of my apartment. Okay, how many times does he actually do this? I know he's done this quite a lot, but should I count? Should I keep score? No way. Kunsei, leave him be. Nephrite put a hand on my shoulder as the door slammed shut. I can't have him walk around like that. People are gonna look at him weird. I hissed. Uh-huh. Zoisite leered at me. I bet you that's Lisa's words right now. What are you talking about? I turned to Zoisite, who only shrugged. I'm just as confused as you are. I'll go talk to him. Nephrite stepped out and closed the door. I sighed as I flopped down on the leather sofa and put my fingers on my temples. Do you need anything? Zoisite asked. No. I shook my head. If this is how having these three crash on my apartment is gonna be, I swear to fucking God I'm gonna scream. All I did was ask Jada a question. He did not have to get defensive like that. And the scars on his wrists? I wonder what that's about. Nothing can prepare us for the battles we had to face going forward. Not even the Dark Kingdom. Not even our past lives. Challenging times lie ahead. Oh wow, that was juicy. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop there for now because this is gonna be like a series. If you guys want it to be a series, if you guys are interested in the book and you want me to like read and talk about it and give my reactions and commentary, I'd be happy to oblige. But yeah, we shall see what happens and how the audience reacts. So yeah, if you want more Shitennou fic content, just hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you around.